going on, everybody? You're listening to another episode of Loud About Nothing. It's me, your boy, the fucking hottest dude in the podcast game, Sebastian Conelli. And as always, we got the cute boy here himself, Robbie boy. Robbie, say hello to beautiful people.
What's going on, beautiful people?
I'll tell you this, man. Fall in New York was funny this year. Right on schedule. Right on schedule.
Yeah, it was.
It was like, usually there's a little adjustment period.
No,
Fall
it's
this
wild.
year was fucking September 22nd. There was a chill in the air.
Yeah.
Which I like. It's
kind of wild. I've been thinking about this. The scientists knows what they're talking about. It's so weird.
Yeah, they do.
It was mad weird.
It's kind of crazy when scientists are right.
Yeah.
You know that the whole point of science is to prove other scientists wrong?
No, I did not know that.
Like, the whole point of science is to prove
So
something.
you want to have the final theorem or statement on the matter.
Yeah, everyone in science is just like, oh, I don't think that's right. Let me test that to make sure it is correct.
Yeah.
Someone debunked Einstein
Recently.
Einstein shit's not even credible no more. And you know what the fucked up part is? Einstein would be happy about that.
Yeah, because you're building off of it.
You're building off of it, and you're learning that, like, oh, that's not
Or
exactly
you can
what
dig
it is.
deeper. Yeah.
By having, there's so few, like, constants in the world.
It's good to build off of. I was talking about this like with my dad yesterday about Aaron Judge is about to hit the home runs, the 60, and it's like you can't compare people who played baseball in the 1950s, people who play baseball or professional sports back then to today. Today you're making millions of dollars, and that's like your whole job is like you're devoting so much more time and effort and money into it. This is the same shit.
No, I know.
You have more resources, and it's like you can't compare scientists today to scientists back then.
Of course,
the scientists today. You know what I mean?
It's just funny. Adult men.
Also, my dad's not a sports fan at all.
Okay, 100%. But you know what's really funny? Conversations adult men have with their fathers.
Yeah. Because the game was on, Aaron Judge, whatever.
There's certain obligation conversations. Like, I'm not into sports, and occasionally, when like a moment like this, like I was in the car with my dad, and they brought it up.
The Aaron Judge thing.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's like a New York thing too right now.
But it is funny. It's like, oh, we're both men. We must have this conversation together.
Yeah.
I mean,
my sister works in sports the most.
I know. I'm just saying that it's funny how some men have these conversations.
Yeah.
There's an obligation as two men, even if we don't care about it, to talk about it. There is. I mean, like, my dad doesn't give a shit about sports. I don't give a shit about sports.
Yeah.
But I guarantee you, hundreds, thousands of fathers and adult sons are having
talking
this
about Aaron Judge.
having this conversation about Aaron Judge.
Definitely, if you're in New York,
it's just it's a conversation men need to have, whether they want to or not. It stinks. Men need to right now be talking about Aaron Judge, and I'm just looking for points to hit. You know what I mean? He's like, Aaron Judge, like, hit the home run so we can stop talking about it. You know what I mean? There's other conversations like my car broke down.
Yeah.
So I feel like me and my father had to have the obligatory
engine talk.
Baseball talk.
Engine talk.
There's like some like things as like
Scorsese drops a new movie. Scorsese talk.
There's like certain things as like adult man and older and not older father. I'm sorry, Dad.
Especially in this region, because
it's
probably different region to region.
Oh, so I'm sure
there's
in
places
the South,
where a new F-150 comes out and they don't have the right upgrades. It's like, all right, we got to talk about this.
A smoking, like, oh, there's a new barbecue. It's barbecue season. Let's talk about crawdaddies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of wish me and my dad talked about crawdaddies a little bit.
Yeah.
That might be the most sexually titillating food to eat, a crawdaddy.
A crawdaddy? I don't even know what that is. It's not a crawfish.
You know what a crawdaddy is?
No.
When you're both asleep and you wake when the man wakes a woman up, go, ooh, ooh, ooh. You want to fool around a little bit?
I don't know if this is real.
No, it's a joke.
Is there a food? Is that a real term?
A crawdaddy's a food.
Okay.
It's like a type of crab, I assume.
Okay. Different than a crawfish.
People call it crawdaddies.
Okay.
Do you want to look it up?
No, that's fine. I believe
you. Don't believe.
And the move is a move that you made up, or that's also known as a move?
Let's move on beyond the move.
Okay, all right.
Interesting. You really didn't believe that. You thought I was making up a fish called Crawdaddy.
I didn't know what you were doing. I didn't know if this was a nickname you came up with or a move. I don't know.
All right. Fathers and sons are, you have to have certain conversations.
Yeah, definitely.
Right? And I navigate them, and I wonder what my dad's thinking as we're having them.
Okay.
Like, I wonder what I wonder if my dad's like this is my is it his responsibility to bring up Aaron Judge to me?
I think it's just everybody's talking about it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
In New York right now, everybody's talking about, is it going to, the tickets are very expensive. They're like, no matter what channel you're watching, they're just putting him on the TV screen. They're cutting in to be like, you got to watch this. I mean, even if you don't care about it, which to me, I'm a big Barry Bonds fan. So I'm like, I'm kind of over it.
Well, do you think Aaron Judge? I mean, I don't want to talk about Aaron Judge. I guess I'm
also not a Yankees fan. I didn't grow up a Yankees fan.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah, so
we know,
I'm like, all right,
contrarian, through and through. But I bring this up because it's fucking football season.
Oh, it is football season.
And I'm back to the small talk. I don't know.
Yeah,
I was watching football sitting there the other day.
The thing is, I know more than I watch, I would say.
So is that even enjoyable?
No,
right?
I don't want to have the small talk either. But then I know more because I could have it. I could sit and talk football stats for however long, but I don't. I mean, I don't really like to watch.
What's enjoyable about knowing stats and not watching the game?
Nothing.
Literally not. You might as well memorize a periodic table and tell me.
I know. You're
how
right.
much
I know.
carbon weighs.
I mean, for years I didn't watch football.
I would only watch. Stands for gold. You know what I mean? That's the same shit as telling me the stats of
DeAndre Swift.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You might as well learn at least the periodic table is real.
Yeah.
Why am I a science slut today?
I do like to know stats, which is weird.
Yeah.
Like, I like to know who the top 5 rushing yards but I don't want to watch a single minute. I remember one year I didn't watch the Super Bowl. I think I watched the entire year. I watched half of a game of football, which was the Super Bowl.
Because, honest question. Do you enjoy football?
I can. I used to a lot as a kid.
What do you
think
it is?
But I was kind of like, I think my priorities got moved above, like, than watching football.
You realize that there was better stuff in life.
That I could use, that I will like more.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And I'm not going to waste a day of the week for the whole season, like, doing football. Especially you got to drink. A lot of people drink on football Sundays. It's like if you're happy with your life, football is great.
I wouldn't say not only if you're happy. I think that people seek out football.
Yeah.
That are like, they do a hard 9 to 5, and Sunday is
true.
That's their church. You know.
Yeah.
A lot of people make that
definitely
joke, right? So I don't think it's only happy people. I think it's how invested you. It's like anything else. How invested you are.
Yeah.
Right. Like, I sat with some kid the other day and we talked improv for an hour.
Yeah.
It was. I look at the conversation. I could see myself.
Would you rather talk improv or football at that point?
Improv, but I could see if I zoomed down, I saw it. I would look at myself and go, "This is loser behavior. This is loser behavior."
Yeah.
And I remember I was sitting there and I was like, "Do I actually want to do this?"
Well, that's the other thing. I acknowledge that some shit I do is loser behavior too,
which is fine.
But football people won't acknowledge if they're in a loser behavior conversation.
This is the problem.
That's the problem.
People have to recognize football, what it is now. If you don't play football, it's loser behavior.
Depending how into it you are.
Yes.
Like sitting and having a conversation about, the running backs in the AFC South. It's just as loser behavior as the improv conversation.
As talking about the Real Housewives.
Yeah.
As talking about, it's the same thing as what's going on with Deandra as how the Baltimore Ravens do it.
Correct.
It's the same exact thing. And so, but these people that love football don't accept that because they're a little bit larger. And this is a large man telling you right now that it's loser behavior. Okay?
Yeah.
And even people that go, I don't know the fucking stats. I don't fucking know the stats.
Yeah.
That's even worse. Because that's like you're acting like if you're just emotionally invested in it,
Yeah.
you're screaming and
I
cheering.
it's good to like shit. It's cool to like shit that's a little loser behavior.
I 100% agree.
That's
you
what it is.
You just have to be okay with it.
Yeah, you gotta accept it. I like Pokemon. Every night I'm going to sleep, I'm looking up Pokemon fucking leaks and pictures, and it's like, yeah, if you take a zoom out, that might be loser behavior, but I don't give a fuck.
I think every person's allowed 3 loser behavior traits in their life.
Okay.
I think you're allowed
3
loser behavior traits. One for your heart, one for your...
I'm not gonna put Bad Bunny on loser behavior.
I wouldn't say it is.
I wouldn't say
behavior.
listening to Bad Bunny all the time. So then what? Pokemon, improv,
yeah.
And then I mean I know I know a lot about sports.
So there you go. You got your 3.
But I don't invest in it the same way I used to.
You know what? Pokemon's for your heart, improv's for your mind, sports for the body. You get one loser behavior for each.
Yeah.
One for the mind, one for the heart, one for the body.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? That's what you get.
Yeah.
And you're allowed, and it's okay to be like, yeah, I'm nerdy about this, right?
Yeah.
There was a great time in when like nerd behavior became like mainstream.
Yeah.
But then everyone pushed away from that.
Okay.
Because it became so mainstream.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'm not a nerd about nothing. No.
Yeah.
It's great to be a nerd about a few things.
Yeah.
If you're open about it.
Yeah, definitely.
I also think, I think that football people lie to themselves. That's why I'm coming
about what? Okay.
I also think we just need to be honest with each other. It's a great way for a bunch of closed off dudes that met in high school to chit chat on a group chat. To gossip on a group chat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a great way for a bunch of dudes that met in high school to pick their favorite men so they could cheer them on, so they could chit chat with their old buddies.
I mean, that's what fantasy football is.
100%.
Fantasy football is a good way to keep in touch.
Fantasy football is better for keeping in touch with people than it is for a game.
Yeah.
It's a better
Well, games I think are good to keep in touch because it's like you always have something to talk about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because everyone is at different parts of their life.
That's why card nights were always popular.
In high school, like everyone has gone on to different degrees of where they are emotionally, physically, mentally, right? But football, you could chit chat about that.
I know. That's the only reason I wish I kind of was still in my Friends from High School fantasy football league.
I support this. I think this is amazing.
Because it's funny. Also, you could talk shit. Like, it's funny. You could, like, have the same tropes that you had in high school. Except now it's just fantasy football instead of like what happens at school or what happens at soccer practice or what happens. Like, you don't have that backdrop anymore.
But when we all shit on Ed.
Yeah.
Ed
also, I'm the guy who gets shit on. So it's like fun for me. Like, I make a fool and then I get shit on. And I'm like, oh, say this, say that. I'll like try to talk in the group chat, but I'm not in the group chat. I'll tell my roommates. I'll be like, yo, tell this person I said that. Or I'll text out of the group chat and I'll just talk shit to someone if I know that they're doing bad.
Wow.
I know. This is beyond loser behavior.
This is what, just getting the group
chat. I just miss like, I miss my friends a little bit.
And I think that football is a great way for that.
It is. It's good to keep in touch.
And I think that, like, it's,
but you got to realize that The Bachelor is the same shit. Like, if girls want to, or people want to fucking watch The Bachelor every week and they have, like, stakes and, you think this person's, it's just a good way to keep in touch. I would hope this podcast is a way that some people, like, keep in touch.
It's a great way. I think that you can't poo-poo one and
no, that's the thing.
My whole point here.
Yours isn't better than the other.
That's my whole point.
Exactly.
There's not one better than the other.
Yeah.
It's all on the same plane.
Yeah.
Just because the NFL is sponsored by Coca-Cola and Rihanna, God bless, is going to be doing the halftime show, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that when you talk about it, it's not as nerdy as someone that's talking about Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, definitely.
It's in my opinion, the same level of nerdom.
Yeah.
It's just...
You got to do what you like.
What does your physical physique look like with your nerdom? I think is where the status comes into play.
Yeah.
How many beers can you slam?
Also, especially fantasy football is just getting so nerdy. Like, there's like high level analytics and like it is getting to a point that is beyond nerdy. That people spend hours and hours and hours a week subscribing to pick things, to listening to podcasts. It has gotten like more nerdy than a lot of traditional nerd subcultures, I would say.
If I was a business, and I wanted better productivity,
you are a business.
If I ran like a a company with a ton of employees.
Oh, okay.
Okay? If I ran if I was a business and if I was a business, what I would do is put a part of the day where we talked fantasy football.
Okay.
So then the rest of the day you can focus. I go, no fantasy football, but we'll do a conference at 4:00 every day about fantasy.
Yeah.
Just so then people, because half the employees are at their desk looking up fantasy stats.
Oh, yeah.
Listening podcasts, wasting company hours.
Yeah.
I am capitalism.
Yeah, what the hell?
I mean, I just know there's mad CEOs that listen to this shit.
Yeah.
So sometimes I got to give to the small man. Sometimes I got to give to the big man. You know what I mean?
People definitely listen. Yeah, people do a lot of fantasy football work at work.
Yeah, I wonder
And
if
look shit up.
productivity goes down at
For
offices.
men, 100% it does.
Like
It's like a fact.
Men productivity must be at an all-time low right now in offices.
Yeah.
At an all-time low now in offices because of fantasy football.
Without a doubt.
I would ban jerseys from the office.
I mean, most offices have jerseys banned.
I would ban
I don't think people are wearing. I mean, it depends. Maybe not now, actually.
I think people are wearing jerseys.
Yeah.
I think people. I think people now even people that are good at work still want to check in on stuff
For fantasy football.
Yeah, especially you go home.
Yeah, if you want, it's fun. It's very competitive.
You take from your family time or friends time, or you take from your work time for fantasy.
Yeah. You might as well take from the work.
It's an easy fucking choice for me.
Also, one of them, you're sitting in front of a computer.
One of them, yes.
You're already sitting in front of a computer.
I know. I did fantasy football once.
You did?
Yeah, I did it once. Because I want to would talk to people.
Yeah.
And I was the worst type of guy in fantasy football.
Which is what? Don't say your lineup?
I didn't set my lineup.
Yeah.
Literally, that's a no-show.
Yeah.
That's as lazy as you get. And they never asked me back.
That's how you get out.
They never asked me back.
One year I didn't have enough time to do it, and I wasn't setting my lineup, and then that's it. I'm out.
It's like when you're playing like a new board game or a card game, and someone's just like, I don't know, right?
Yeah,
it's
annoying.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
For me, a big green flag, a big thing I'm attracted to is if someone is like picks up on a game.
Me too.
Like I think
I like a game.
I like a girl that's like gonna be smart and like good at like once like we learn a game and she's like, all right, I'm on board.
Yeah.
I'm on board. I don't want someone that goes, I don't don't like games. There's men and women that do that.
100%.
And
they're probably not good at them.
Which is fine, but here's the thing, you'll only get better by doing.
Correct. I grew up playing games.
So if you could be
That's why I love games.
Yeah, because games are great.
And we're good, like my brother, like we were all good at them because we played them a lot.
Yeah.
So you get better the more you play.
I love games.
Yeah.
I think that they're amazing, but I want someone going to try.
Yes.
I guess what's annoying about me is I'm out of shape. If I go for a hike, a girl's like, I like going kayaking, I like going hiking, I'll complain the whole time.
You will.
Yeah. I'll complain the entire time.
Okay.
Once me and my dad, we did a father-son trip.
Okay. That's
with another father-son.
Nice. All right.
And this father-son, I swear to God, it was Davy Crockett and Davy Crockett's son. You know what I mean?
Okay.
These guys, this guy came with throwing stars and an axe. We're throwing into.
What was the premise of the father-son? It was you slept over.
We went camping.
You went camping. One night in the woods.
2 nights.
2 nights.
2 nights we were doing in some campsites.
Wow.
And it was like a father-son trip, and the one guy
just for the 4 of you though.
Just the 4 of us.
Okay.
And we show up. One guy, he's got all the equipment. He's flipping. He's got like cookers, and another guy has stuff to cut branches down to get tinder, right? A timber. What do you call it? Tinder or timber?
Either is fine.
Either's fine.
Tinder, I guess.
Tinder.
Yeah.
Tinder, right? And then they're like they knew how to set up the tent, and I literally remember being there. And it was one of those moments, like, I'm not sure how my parents feel about me, right? Like, I know they love me, but I'm not sure always how they feel about what my life is.
Okay.
And it was one of those moments where I was very aware that my dad's like, oof, I got this one.
Okay. That's also not
I mean, it's
on
not,
you.
No. I mean, he never took me
They
camping.
put you on. Yeah, they put you in the plays.
Broadway plays. I was doing not Broadway, but like musicals, and I was doing piano. Right? It's not no, but I remember thinking like, oof. And we went. First off, that was the first bald eagle I ever saw.
Okay.
Oh God, ugly bird.
Okay.
A bald eagle, one of the fucking ugliest birds. I say we should change our bird. They're vicious creatures too.
Okay.
They fly. They're easy to see because they got the white head, but they're fucking monsters. I don't like them. They're actual monsters.
I don't think you saw one in the wild.
I saw one in the wild. I've seen one at zoos. Close,
okay. Yeah.
But I saw one
Me too.
flying in the wild.
Wow, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess. But I mean,
were you scared?
No. I was more scared of when we were sitting out drinking those margaritas and that little chickadee bird came by.
Okay.
Because those birds.
Yeah.
I saw you move your legs pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't need
bird.
to be with the birds.
Yeah, neither do I.
I don't really like wild animals.
Neither do I.
Or domesticated.
Yeah, I'm good on animals.
I'm pretty good on. I mean, I get that they're part of our ecosystem. I'm happy they exist, but like, when I'm confronted with them, you do, I do me.
Totally.
I don't need to kill. I'm not trying to like kill you, but like, I also don't want to really be bothered.
I think, and everyone's like, and sometimes people are like, well, if you heard your animals talk, if you could hear how much, I think if we could hear, you would be okay with them. Like, if you could hear them talk, you'd be okay with them.
Yeah,
I
maybe.
think if we heard animals talk, we would hate them even more.
You think so?
Oh, God, they're the worst part of people.
Yeah.
They're the worst part of people.
Well, they're needy in a lot of ways. I mean, some animals maybe you would like, but also they're not looking out for us.
You imagine
we're horrible to them. They should hate us.
Oh, definitely.
We are not good to animals. By and large, the human race is not good to animals. If they could talk, I would hope that they would be cruel to us.
Well, they would say stuff. They would be like, "Oh, I hate you.
Yeah,
Give me
I
food
hope
now.
so.
Give me food now. I hate you. I hate you."
Yeah.
Or even the positive side.
Yeah.
Imagine a dog just lying on the couch going, "I love you. I love you." I'm scared in a relationship to tell a person I love them too much because girls pull away.
Okay.
Imagine if your dog just sat there and said, "I loved you" 300 times as you watch an episode of Vampire Diaries.
Yeah.
This girl will get over it quick.
Yeah.
Once it was articulated, right?
I see what you're saying.
Right? Girls will pull away. Dogs don't know how to play.
No, I don't think so.
Dogs don't know how to
because dogs don't
want
to fuck them. Like dogs don't want. I think it's a different dynamic.
Yeah, this is what you. Yeah, you're right. Dogs don't want to fuck them. This is a good point. I always forget that.
I mean, they might. I don't know if they could talk.
No, don't say that.
I don't know if they could talk with the bond. I don't know, but I think it's.
I mean, dogs do hump legs.
Yeah. Dogs are horny. Imagine pigeons. It would be a nightmare if pigeons could talk. Pigeons are getting the shit end of the stick all the time in New York.
Who do you think would be the nicest animal to talk to? If an animal could talk, who do
I
you
think
think
an animal that's secure in its place in the world, like. But then it's tough because if a human's coming to that area, they would probably be on guard.
You know who I think would be a nice animal?
Who?
You're not gonna like this answer.
Okay.
A raccoon.
A raccoon.
I think a raccoon is like, all right, leave me alone.
Yeah.
I think a raccoon wouldn't want to talk, which I would love.
Yeah.
I think cats would be a little assholes, but a raccoon would be like, yeah, get out, I'm good. He would be like a little skis, you know, and I like that.
Yeah, they would just want the guard. They don't want much from you.
No, they don't want much from you.
One man's trash is another man's treasure. It's almost a perfect match. Us and raccoons.
Why haven't we incorporated raccoons in the New York City sanitation business? Why haven't we? Why aren't we
idea.
moving all the raccoons?
This is a good idea. You make a TV show where you play a raccoon.
A cartoon raccoon
that's a sanitation worker in New York.
Why aren't there more, like, we got dogs helping smell bombs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We got they tell if you're gonna have a seizure or something like that. We got a trash problem. We
definitely have a trash problem. We need to invest more in sanitation.
Why aren't we having the sanitation department work hand in hand? Because raccoons got hands with these raccoons.
Yeah.
They should.
I agree.
Imagine them sifting through. Take them to where we gotta separate the recycling from the garbage. They'll clean out the plastic containers. They'll lick them dry.
Yeah, we should be working more together with our strengths.
We
with
shouldn't
these
look
animals.
at it. We shouldn't look at it as a negative. We should look at that as a resource.
I agree.
Raccoons are a resource.
This is what the premise of Pokemon is.
What is it?
Like the Pokemon help with they all have unique abilities and they are integrated in the world and they like work together. They talk.
I would say
to
the
them.
premise of Pokemon is taking them captured and making them fight each other till they pass out and get sent to a hospital. It's actually a violent, horrid show.
Well, then also
it's a violent,
there's
horrid
that,
show.
There's
we allow our
that,
children
but there's
to watch.
also they work side by side to accomplish tasks with their unique abilities.
And so, what Pokemon are forced to be monsters that are jailed to fight to the death? What Pokemon get to go pick grain?
That's luck of the draw, I suppose.
Yeah, this is a sick fucking world. Pokemon is an example of how
They
fucked the
say
world
that they say that the balls are really, really nice. It's like
the
living
balls
out.
are nice.
They say the balls are really nice.
The balls ain't nice,
I
bro.
think that's what they say.
I
That's
would
how
love-
they justify it.
I would love to see the inside of the balls. They never show you the inside of the balls on
They
Pokemon.
say it's really nice.
Have they ever shown the inside of a
No,
ball?
but it's like apparently makes them really happy.
Yeah, exactly. They say it's really. I read the book The Giver. They took him in the other room and killed him. Okay.
I didn't read the book together.
They take him in the other room and they fucking kill him. Okay. I'm not trusting nobody.
All right.
I can't believe that you said that's
Raccoons should be in that would be nice.
So, anyways, I'm on this trip with Davy Crockett.
Okay, yes,
right, and
Davy
they're fucking
Crockett.
crushing it.
Yeah.
And I remember the whole time I didn't want to complain.
Yes.
Because I'm like, there was people I loved, you know, and
Yeah,
like him
yeah.
and his father were great. These were great guys I grew up with, you know,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I was with my dad, you know, and we went in the canoe, and these two guys, whoop, whoop, they hop right in. My dad,
Two guys, same canoe.
the other father, son,
Okay.
same canoe.
Okay.
We're doing father-son canoe trips. now.
Okay.
I'll tell you this, I'm not the one you want to draft for a father-son canoe trip. I flipped my dad over 3 times.
Really? You capsized?
Oh, God. It makes me wonder. It makes me say I'll never go in a boat in Florida.
Okay.
Because I'll be dead by the gators. The gators will eat me in 10 seconds.
You're not going canoeing in Florida.
Nah, I won't even go on a fan boat.
Oh, you need like a yacht.
I don't even know that.
Okay.
Falling off a boat by a gator?
I mean, not a pleasant experience, obviously.
But I know my shortcomings, I guess. I know where I'll complain. So I guess when you look for someone, you should just look for where they won't where they'll try.
Okay.
Is what I'm saying. Like, I want someone that's going to try in games.
In games,
I'm
I
not
see,
going
I
to
see,
try
I
in
see,
the
I see.
wilderness.
You're not gonna try.
No, I'm not.
You
gonna
wouldn't try?
Nah, I mean, I've gone on hikes with women before.
Okay.
I'll tell you this: you don't want to kiss me at the top.
Yeah, sure.
But I've gone on hikes for someone else. I've gone look in nature. Hey, look at this.
You don't want to go on a camping trip. I love camping, but I'm not really motivated. It's a lot of work. And like,
yeah, we built
what I could do in that time, it's cool. I'm never gonna prioritize it that high. Kind of how I feel about football, I guess, at this point in my life.
Yeah.
Something I really liked when I was a kid. It's just lower on the totem pole, and I don't have the time. Yeah, in a perfect world where I don't have shit to do and I have unlimited amount of money, maybe I go camping one weekend.
But also, here's the thing. As New Yorkers, we pay so much for our fucking apartments.
Yeah.
Imagine going to the middle of the woods and having to build an apartment for the night.
Yeah.
I would be furious.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm paying XYZ for my place in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Why the fuck am I putting
To
poles
sleep,
together right now?
I guess to hear the sounds of the forest at night.
To think everything's a bear?
I
to
know.
think every noise is a bear?
I don't disagree with you.
I saw a
And
video.
I'm somebody who loved camping. I used to love it.
I saw a video about bears.
Okay.
When you see a bear, you don't play dead. You don't get big. You know what you're supposed to do?
What?
I mean, no one take this as real advice.
Who told you this?
I don't remember. What
Okay.
you're supposed to do is you fight a bear.
That's what they said.
That's if a bear comes to you, you're supposed to fight the bear back.
I saw recently there was like somebody posted all these animals, and if like Americans thought they would be able to beat them up, and if people from Britain thought they would be able to beat them up.
Okay.
And I would say for each animal, Americans were about 10% more, or like 5 to 10% more Americans thought they could beat up the animal, whether it was a dog, no matter what, across the board, Americans like 80% would think they could beat up a dog, 70% of Brits would think that.
Interesting.
And I think it was something like 8% of Americans thought they could beat up a grizzly bear.
A grizzly bear.
One-on-one. It was pretty hot. And it's just like Americans are wild.
No. You know what? That
It was
makes
wild.
me happy. You know what? To be that delusional.
I mean, this is American delusion.
You live a good life.
Yeah.
I wish I walked around thinking I could beat up a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Do you know how much better my life would be?
I know.
That 8% is living good. We should not judge them. We should strive to become them.
Oh, definitely.
We should I want to be so delusional. I think I could beat up a grizzly bear.
Yeah.
Just fucking take one down, 1,000-pound bear with claws, and literally that could climb a tree and run 25 miles an hour.
I think it might be like 6 or 7%.
I can't walk on a treadmill on an incline. What are we talking here?
I mean, 10% thought they could beat up a lion. 10% thought they could beat up an elephant. 10% thought they could beat up a gorilla. I mean, we're wild. Americans.
This is
15% thought they could beat up a king cobra. I mean, this is... the Brits are a little bit, they're behind on all of these. Every single animal, the Brits were behind.
This is amazing. I truly cannot believe this.
Wow, this is incredible.
What?
It's like 63% of Americans think they could beat up a goose. That makes sense.
Only 63.
And 42% of Brits.
Only 42% of people.
I mean, yeah, I'm like guesstimating because of this chart, but yeah, around that.
Who can't kill a goose? No offense.
Which of the following animals, if any, do you think you could beat in a fight if you were unarmed? Yeah.
A goose. Imagine being
you gotta be able to beat that goose.
Imagine being like, hey, what happened to Herbert? He died. He fought a goose and the goose killed him.
I don't know, man.
Herbert died of a goose.
There's old people, young people. I don't know who's.
Were they asking 5-year-olds?
I don't know. I don't know what the survey size was.
Jesus Christ!
But the Brits don't have much confidence in their fighting abilities without weapons.
Wow.
But anyways, camping. I guess you're supposed to. You said fight the grizzly bear.
Yeah, you're supposed
I've never really been afraid.
It's not a grizzly
when
bear.
I was.
It's a brown bear.
Okay.
And here's the thing about brown bears, which fucking sucks. They come in all colors.
Okay.
Great fucking name.
Yeah, terrible name.
Yeah, terrible name.
Yeah.
They come in every color, a brown bear.
Yeah.
And if a brown bear tries to fight you, you're supposed to fight it back.
Okay.
So I'm just like, I'm fucked.
How do you fight it back? What's the strategy?
I don't know. Jiu-jitsu? You listened to the one episode of Rogan that you heard and you hope you absorbed it?
Yeah.
You fucking go,
the one episode.
What's up?
I said the one episode. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't fight. What would I do?
Yeah.
Probably run.
You would run. You're not going to outrun the bear.
You don't think so?
I know not.
Where am I?
You're in the woods.
Me and a bear.
You and a bear.
In the middle of the woods. I don't know. I got to see what I'm around. I'm using the trees to hopefully, I guess I'm zigzagging around. I'm like feeling the bear out.
Zigzagging feels good. That's how you beat an alligator.
Okay.
Is you zigzag.
Probably trying to climb a tree.
Bears climb trees.
They're good at climbing trees.
Yeah, man.
But they're heavy.
How good are you? When was the last time you climbed a tree?
Nah, a long time ago.
Yeah, what are we talking here? Bears are around trees every day. You're not thinking they're taking attempts at trees?
Fuck. I mean, I'm dead then, I guess.
No, you fight for your life.
I fight.
You fight
so
for your
with
life.
what though? I gotta go get a piece of shit. Maybe I'm getting like a rock, throwing a rock at it.
Yeah.
What's your strategy?
I would take out my bear spray him in the face.
Okay, you have bear spray.
And then pull out a gun.
Okay.
I came prepared.
Yeah.
For this hypothetical
I mean, if I have
scenario.
a knife, I mean, I don't know.
Isn't that scary? This is why I don't want to be in these situations.
I think I've never felt like though. I guess a bear was gonna eat me when I was.
One time I took a hike with ex, and we were walking up, and I saw on the sign that they said, "Be scared, bears."
Okay.
And that wasn't the sign. That would be a ridiculous sign if it said, "Be scared of bears."
Beware of bears.
Yeah, beware.
Okay.
Beware might as well just be terrified. The word beware just might be like you should be shitting your pants right now.
I think be on alert is kind of what it means.
Beware of bears. And I saw it, and I didn't tell her because I'm like, she really wanted to do this hike. I don't want to bother her, you know?
Okay.
And she told me afterwards that she also saw that sign and didn't want to tell me because she wanted me to enjoy the hike too.
That's nice.
Sometimes we just tell nice memories on the pod.
That's a nice memory.
That was the one nice thing I remember from hiking. That was the one nice story I have from.
I mean, I used to go camping all the time. I'm an Eagle Scout, so yeah. I don't know. We would pretend like we would do pranks where we would pretend there was like birds or shit that people would be able to catch and send them out into the woods to try to catch birds and do stupid things with calls. I mean, yeah, it's fun. The woods is fun as a kid, but this is also a kid who didn't drink.
Yeah, sure. You quickly learn.
Yeah,
you quickly learn. Oh yeah.
What could we do? Scare the new kids in the Boy Scout troop in the woods?
Yeah, they're probably traumatized. I was
don't
probably
think so.
one of those kids.
You think?
Yeah, I got scared. I remember. Yeah, I'm terrified of noises.
In the woods.
All places.
Yeah.
You ever think someone broke into your apartment?
Not really.
I once thought someone broke into my apartment.
I guess I have too much going on right now. That would be like I'll deal with that when it's in front of my face.
That's a wild.
You have so much going on. There's too much. I can't be thinking every little noise I hear somebody broke into my apartment.
No, it sounded like someone broke it. So wait, you're telling me if someone broke into your apartment and they came in your room, you'd be like, I have too much going on right now, mister. Okay? Leave me alone. I'll deal with you later, okay?
No, I would deal with him then. Then if he's in my room, we got to deal with it. When he's in the kitchen, I'm not dealing with it.
You hear him taking the TV?
He's not real until he's in my apartment.
So a robber isn't a robber unless your eyes see it.
Exactly.
This is a Schrodinger's cat.
This is a Schrodinger cat.
Sure. How do you know if your house is being robbed?
How many times have you thought somebody was in your apartment?
Twice.
In your whole life?
Yes.
How many times was there actually somebody in your apartment?
0.
So that's what I'm saying.
But it sounded like someone was in the apartment.
But they weren't. So you worried 2 times for no reason. You built yourself up.
I'd rather be worried twice in my 33 years on Earth than never.
Some people, though, every night think somebody's, you know what I mean? They hear a small sound. Oh, this, that.
No, that's not me.
Yeah.
That's not me.
That's why I'm like, I can't.
Well, anyways,
who's going to come in my apartment?
Anyways, a robber.
They're coming to the 3rd floor. You're going to skip the first 2. I mean, realistically, what do we...
Also,
what do they want? My TV?
Yeah.
I guess.
You've left the key in your doorknob before.
I have done that.
You've left... Honestly, you should be more scared than anyone. You've literally left your key in your doorknob and don't lock your door. If people find out where Robbie lives, you could sneak in his house.
No. I wouldn't say that.
Have you left the key in a doorknob before?
I have.
And your door was unlocked?
Yeah.
And you don't have any fear of robbers at all?
Not really.
You live a brilliant... You must have a lot going on.
I live in Park Slope. What do we...
Don't tell them the location! Don't tell them the location! They're gonna find out!
No, nobody's coming to my house. No. I left the key in the doorknob once.
Once, but still.
It's still once.
Maybe you should worry about robbers a little more.
Yeah, I don't... That's just not on my agenda of things to worry about.
Well, anyways.
People can only worry so much.
I agree. 99 problems.
Yeah.
Which is a Buddhist saying until Jay-Z made it very cool.
Okay.
I thought someone broke in my house once.
Okay.
Oh, who's there? And I went inside in my underwear. Took nothing with me. Grabbed a pillow. I don't know why I thought of pillow.
So what did I do and you do it different?
Wait. I grab a pillow and I walk into the other room and this is my attack. I go, hello? I just start yelling hello. Like the guy's gonna go, hey, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah.
My attack was greet him with kindness. Because I think if a robber came in my place, my attack would be like, hey, but I get it. Times are hard, man. I would like try to reason with them.
Of course.
I'd be like, how about this? You take this, I'll call my insurance, and you just get out of here now. You get out of here now. I won't give a description, and we'll just call. That's
a good move.
Yeah. Mine would be like, how can we figure this out so
without anyone getting hurt?
Yeah. That would be my goal.
Yeah.
No, I would totally. I'd be like, let's sit down. Let's draw up a plan. Did you bring your lawyer? I brought mine. We could divide our assets evenly.
Yeah.
You know, right? I'm like totally like was looking for no conflict. That's what I learned in the moments where I thought I was going to face a person, a burglar.
Okay.
Was my tactic was let's talk it out.
Yeah.
My thing would be whoa. Yeah, what's going on? Let's take it easy. You know. It's funny.
I mean, it's a good tactic.
My dad said when he grew up, he that his house would get robbed all the time.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, like that's like people. I think used to get burglarized a lot more than they do now.
Yeah.
In New York.
Yeah. I don't know. I just can't worry about it.
Totally. Don't.
All right. We're doing New York Comedy Festival, which is very exciting.
This is going to be awesome. We're really excited to be doing a New York Comedy Festival.
Yes. November 11th at 11 p.m. we are in New York Comedy Festival, which is a big deal. And yeah, New York is phenomenal. Our local legend will be Griffin Newman, which is exciting. He's been on the podcast.
Past guest of the podcast.
Past guest, yeah,
Amazing
yeah.
episode. Check it out. We talk about bagels a lot. It's fucking
Yes,
awesome.
he's been on twice, which is exciting. And we're excited to have him as our local legend. We also have a show October 15th at Caveat, our normal place. Please, if you like this show, buy the live streams. The live stream helps us out. And also, if you're in New York, come to the show October 15th. Yeah, so October 15th, 9:30 p.m. It's on a Saturday. It's our first show that we've done on a Saturday, I think, since we've been doing shows, which is exciting.
Yeah.
And then on November 11th at 11 p.m. So if you work late or you can't come to the 9:30 show, we have this 11 o'clock slot during New York Comedy Festival.
This is awesome. These are two opportunities that aren't Friday nights.
Yes.
Which is much different than our normal
Yeah,
schedule.
yeah.
So we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, and we're going to be doing more. We're back up and running. The computer is fixed, and we are back. So please subscribe to the YouTube. Please keep sharing the clips and leave 5 stars. We got some not 5-star reviews, so we would love to get those 5-star reviews back. And leave a review.
What a positive way to say negative reviews.
Yeah, I mean, we got some 4s and maybe a few negative reviews, but hey, the people that listen to this episode, that listen to this podcast, I know obviously like it because you keep coming back every week. So please leave a 5 stars, and we really appreciate that.
Amazing. I want to talk about something. That I see. I see it all the time.
Okay, what do you want to talk about?
Everyone posts this thing online.
Okay.
Mostly women.
Okay.
But they post this thing.
Okay.
Right? I took down football before, okay? I'm neutral, I'm just observing the world.
Okay, observing the world.
Right? But they post this thing called cuffing season schedule.
I've seen it.
Where they list
it's
the
like
dates.
Is Valentine's Day is the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they list it according to like how a sports analogy. So I'll just read the dates for you now. Scouting August 1st to August 31st, right?
Okay.
You look for a partner. Drafting September 1st to September 30th. Tryouts October 1st to 31st. What the fuck are you doing until...
What were those 3 months? They're all tryouts.
Yeah, it says look for a partner online for a month. You're looking for a partner? Jesus Christ. That's how you spend all your August looking for a partner? And then September, pick your top candidates. I'll tell you this.
So what is this? 100 people? This is every month you narrow it down?
Preseason, get more serious with 1 or 2 prospects. That's for November. Cuffing season, pick your match and be exclusive for the holidays. If a girl tells me they want to be exclusive on December 1st, I'll tell you this, you're not getting a fucking Christmas gift.
Yeah.
Unless I really like you.
Yeah.
Because that feels like, oh, yeah, you want me to come to your holidays.
Also, you're not coming to the holidays knowing somebody 25 days.
There's 0 chance I'm giving up Christmas Eve with my family for you.
Yeah, 100%.
I have to be head over heels.
I mean, it's nice to
give up Christmas Eve.
It's nice to do that kind of shit with someone.
I
like
would
Christmas
never.
shit. Not on the actual day.
Never. I need to be.
But you wouldn't go.
I have in the past
to like a Christmas village, or you go walk around.
I like the Union Square. We watch a Christmas movie together.
Yeah, that stuff is
nice.
Let's
go shopping for.
I don't need to know
families.
you for that long to do that.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about the actual holidays.
Yeah, no.
Anyone I meet now, and anyone that I start dating now, we're not.
You're already disqualified from Christmas 2022.
You're not doing the holidays with me.
Yeah,
this ain't draft. For an Italian man. You're not getting involved in my fucking holidays if we start dating today.
Yeah.
You need to start dating literally the Christmas before to get involved. I need to be with you for
at least 1 year
before we start involving Christmas together.
I agree.
So these girls be posting this. One, there's a couple things. One, they use the analogy of sports to be like, hey, boys, this is right. Don't you get it?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
they're like, they're luring them in a little bit, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. We're at the combine, you know. That's where we go on a speed date and we see who can do what, you know. Like, don't use sports analogies to trick men.
Yeah.
One, well, first off, I don't like sports, so it doesn't fucking matter to me.
Yeah.
But two, this isn't how love works. If a girl was like on December 1st to me, I want to be exclusive.
Yeah.
I'd be like, what meme life are you living?
Yeah. That's what people live in, these meme lives.
People are
I
living
can't
meme
with
lives.
the meme lives. I can't with the games. I can't with the, like, it's a meme.
It's a meme.
You don't have to fulfill.
It's
like,
a meme.
There's so many things that I'm seeing that people see on the internet as that's kind of a joke. And then they just like live their life based off of it, I feel like. And it's just, all right, I don't know what this is all about, but I'm talking to am I talking to a person or am I talking to someone who knows responses from a meme?
I think we're being taught by memes how to live and how to love.
I can't.
We cannot be told. A meme can't tell me what my heart feels.
Or
when I was a kid,
yeah.
Titanic told me how my heart felt.
I know. I'm just like, I want to talk to a human being, like with an answer or like what. You don't have to go back, check TikTok. Like, all right, what's going on? Like people that are unable to, because they want to fit what's cool, or they want to fit like what's everybody doing. Oh no, you can't have this before that. It's just like, what are you? I'm out on this.
Someone once tried to pull this shit on me.
What?
A while ago, someone sent me we were supposed to go out, me and a person. We were supposed to go out, me and this girl. I need to say girl so the internet doesn't fucking drag me, right?
Also, who cares?
It doesn't
They're not
care.
dragging
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
No, but they are sometimes. Me and this girl were supposed to go out, and also I like calling them person over woman. Or
So just
girl.
say that.
Because, yeah, that's what they are.
Yeah, just say that. I think that's fine. Don't worry about the people on the internet.
Don't worry about them.
They're homophobic.
Yeah, I don't really mind saying my instinct is to say person.
So say that. That's what you should say.
That I should just follow my gut.
Yeah, who gives a fuck?
I was supposed to go out, me and this person,
Okay.
and I canceled on them.
Okay.
And then they pulled this shit. They texted me 5 minutes later, my plans just opened up. What are you doing tonight? And I sent them a message. I go, I've seen this TikTok, not going to work on me.
Wait, what happened? You canceled on them.
I canceled on them, and they texted me being like, hey, my plans just opened. Are you free? So it's supposed to be like you sent the wrong person the text.
Oh.
Like she was like, oh, I sent the wrong person the text. And I sent her the message. I've seen this TikTok, not going to work on me.
Also embarrassing for them.
Yeah, but also, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
But this is
I know.
People are being taught.
It's just weird. This is the kind of shit I'm talking about. This is a perfect example.
100%. And I just wish the girl said, oh, I love when a girl, if I cancel on someone and they're like, oh, that stinks. I was really looking forward to that. I'm like kind of disappointed.
Yeah.
I am attracted to that.
Yeah.
If a girl's just like,
be
that's kind of
honest.
annoying. I wish you could hang.
I agree 100%.
Right?
Yeah.
I really want to see you. That kind of sucks.
Also, I hope you are able to have other plans. What do you think? I'm a monster? I just want you to sit home all night? Like, I hope that you're able to have other plans.
I know.
And if I know if you're canceling someone, you know that there's a risk they might go on a date with somebody else.
Great.
Like, cool, exactly.
Great.
That's why to me, I'm just like,
great.
I know, it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like people are living so of the internet, and it's just like, all right, I'm not trying to play these games. Like, so I'm being honest here.
We growing up had more movies to dictate stuff for us, right?
Yeah.
The internet has a lot of memes. We need more love memes. You know what I mean? We need the rom-com version of memes.
Better love memes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't need corny shit. We need something that actually people feel.
Yeah.
Because I think there's so much stuff like, these are the rules of dating. These are the rules of how they're dictating dates.
Yeah, these mind games that you learn on TikTok are not going to get a meaningful connection. Maybe they work for some people. I don't know. But to me, I'm just not, that's not really my game.
Maybe the younger generation, they follow those rules.
I don't know.
But for me, any day could be the Super Bowl if it's the right person.
Yeah.
Any day could be Valentine. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You could go straight. You don't need to fucking try out.
No.
If you're right.
Yeah. Also, yeah. Living here. I mean, it's funny.
To who?
I mean, I guess if you do it for a thing, like, I don't know who it's funny to. Some people, though. There's people out there that it's funny to.
I mean, there's a reason why they're sharing.
There's people out there that it's funny to.
And I get the holidays. It's nice to be cozy. It's nice to have someone in the holidays.
Yeah.
I'll be sitting at my family's holidays. My sister with her husband. My other sister with her husband. My parents cuddled together. Me. A loaf of Chagala bread.
Yeah.
A cookie. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right? I do feel it at moments.
Definitely.
But I'm also lucky that my family's hugging and like I could go over and hug
Well, also I
hug my brother-in-law and I'll cuddle with my brother-in-law's sister, which is psycho behavior. Imagine joining my family and being like, who's this Goliath of a man that's coming over to me on Christmas Eve to come cuddle with me and my wife? I'll go up.
They're like, you're funny.
But I'll go up and I'll nuzzle with them.
Yeah, it's fun.
But no, it's not fun. I'm not
Maybe
doing
not.
it as a joke.
Yeah.
I'm doing it for pleasure, for enjoyment of hugging and for the nuzzles.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Imagine
beautiful.
joining a family and then you love a girl so much that you join a family.
You've done wilder shit than cuddle. I think cuddling is nice.
I know, but I'm just saying this. You join a family. Would you allow a
There's
giant...
been times that I've said if I was dating your sister or in your family, I would be like, your brother was wild today.
I am wild.
Your brother's a lot today.
But he's
like, you're a lot sometimes.
I'm a lot sometimes, especially at home.
Yeah.
Out and about, I'm less wild.
No.
But at home, in the...
Specifically to the brother-in-law.
No, I'm not wild to the brother-in-law.
Sometimes I'd be like, I just picture myself in his shoes. Like I'm dating a girl and I'm like, oh wow, that's wild. That's what my brother-in-law is doing. But I mean, overall, you're great.
Sure.
Sometimes you just are a little wild.
Would you allow, if you fell in love, how much would you have to love a woman for a man like me to come cuddle with you on Christmas Eve?
No, you're fun. You're lighthearted. I wouldn't really think twice about it.
You wouldn't think twice about it?
No, not at all.
That's amazing. When I come in for a cuddle, it feels good.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice. Do you think it's just because I'm fat?
No, I don't know. I think it's because you mean well, and I think
it's
you're kind-hearted.
It's coming out of a place of softness and
and
love.
Yeah.
It's not coming out of it's truly just coming out of like.
And you're nice all the other times. For the most part, I think when you're saying crazy shit, that's when I would be like, "All right, what is he doing?"
Sure. But I think that, like, I get the holidays are nice to have someone.
Yeah. To
cuddle up. I understand this fact.
Yeah. Also, boundaries. I don't think you're going to cuddle up with someone where you could feel the energy.
Oh yeah.
You're not gonna go up to someone who's like cold.
I'm talking about my
yeah. He's not a cold person.
No,
it's beautiful. It's all fine. Yeah.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, very fine.
And they have to deal with it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I think you're fine.
But I get the holidays are a time that it's nice to have someone.
Yeah, for sure.
But I'll say this, as people are talking about it's cuffing season, I'd rather have no one for the holidays than someone I kind of like for the holidays.
Yeah.
I'd rather be alone and happy than with someone that it's like, I guess this is who I chose. This was my draft pick.
Yeah.
Like,
no, you can't be doing that.
I think that's what this meme is missing.
Yeah.
You don't choose someone and then be like, this is them.
Yeah.
Until summertime.
No, you're better off doing things you like to do.
I've said this the other day. All these like videos of people being like, the most important thing in my life was my wife or my husband being by my side all this whole time, right? You know who they asked that to? People that are in hospital beds dying. I want them to ask a 40-year-old that gets to go to a Broadway play on a Tuesday night, are you happy being single?
Yeah.
It's nice.
Incredible.
I would say this.
They're not asking people. Yeah, they're asking what's the most meaningful part of your life when you're dying and your significant other's next to you.
We have, yes,
We need
have
to qualify. Yeah.
We need qualifiers. We can't be sharing those memes either.
Yeah.
Because those are bullshit too.
There's a lot of people, even in their 50s and 60s, I think, that are happy. Also,
Oh,
maybe
yeah.
you're lonely towards the end of your life. A little bit.
You go to a retirement community.
Yeah.
You catch chlamydia.
But does
right?
that-
Don't they love that shit out there?
Yeah, that doesn't erase the 20s of fun, the 30s of fun, the 40s of fun.
Of course.
Yeah.
But also, I also believe this, that people that have fun when they're single also will have fun in a relationship if it's the right person.
Yes.
I think the people miserable single could also be miserable in a relationship.
That's true.
Like, I think it's a personality thing.
Yeah.
Like, a person, it could only be a conduit for emotions for you. They can't give you emotions.
Yeah. You have to feel. It's all about you at the end of the day.
Yeah, it's all
How
about
do
you
you
at
feel
the end of
about
the day.
yourself and your capacity to have fun and.
So I think that, like, I think these memes.
I mean, it's annoying as fuck to have to deal with someone who's not like. It's almost feel like they're not speaking English. I'm like, what?
They should come with Surgeon General warnings, these
I
fucking
know.
memes. Because they have to know. You could hurt
People-
a heart.
Yeah, it's just like, what? Like, sometimes I'm just like, what? Okay, I don't know what to say. I don't know. People, I'm like, I guess this is a TikTok thing that you're trying to do, or a mechanism, or a game, or I'm like, I am just speaking pretty plainly. Like, I'm not.
I think the world needs a good rom-com.
It does.
I think
We haven't had a good rom-com.
We
in a
haven't
long
had a
time.
good
I love
love
rom-coms.
story. We
Yeah.
haven't. And a funny one or a series. We don't get enough love stories.
Yeah. Although my uncle, I called him for my birthday. He recommended 5 rom-coms that have all come out since 2020 on Netflix.
But they're bad.
Collectively had a Rotten Tomatoes score of 80%.
Yeah,
I'm like,
this is-
Uncle Ryan, 8%, 13%, 21%. He's like, no, it's a beautiful love story. My uncle from Brooklyn, who has the heaviest New York accent you'll ever hear, tell me about these love stories. I'm like, these are horror. It's like Dylan Sprouse is the lead.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of them. They make sequels and sequels.
Listen to me.
Yeah.
Emily gave up. She gave up her corporate life to go live at the farm with this man she loved. It was fucking beautiful. These fucking rom-coms nowadays are fucking tremendous. They tell the same story over and over again.
I know. So they're making them. They're just bad, I guess.
We need a good Titanic.
Yeah. Is Titanic a rom-com or just
No, it's a
rom?
love story.
Yeah.
Titanic made people feel love so good.
Yes.
And people now in movies don't like happy endings anymore. We're the marriage story culture. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And if it is a happy ending, everyone calls it
It's
corny.
Titanic's not a happy ending.
In some ways, it is.
Okay.
In some ways, they have that perfect moment.
Yeah.
Because if Jack didn't die that day and he died 70 years later, it still wouldn't be enough.
That's true.
That's how much they loved each other.
That's true. That was the apex. That
Every
was the
night.
climax.
In my dreams.
I see you. I feel you. Is that the right words?
Yep.
I mean, great song.
It didn't matter. That was a love story.
Yeah.
No matter what, there wouldn't have been enough time for Jack and Rose.
Yeah.
Right? Do you hear me?
Well,
Do
that's
you
what.
hear me?
This is what it's like. What do you want? Do you want love? Do you want a relationship? Do you want to fuck a bunch of people? I'm cool with whatever. Let's just talk about what you want. I don't know what the games or what's cool or what's this.
Titanic was so good. We don't give it enough credit. That was a movie as a 12-year-old, I was able to watch, jerk off to it, put in another VHS, and cry at the end.
Yeah, you needed 2 VHSs to get you through.
That was amazing.
Yeah.
You tell me any movie that's doing that nowadays.
Yeah.
That you could watch, be excited in the beginning because he's fucking gambling, jerk off because there's titties, and then cry because the love is dead.
I didn't really like Titanic.
What the fuck?
I was too horny to appreciate it.
Jesus.
I just couldn't think
Christ.
about anything else besides her boobs. I knew they were coming.
That's why you jerk off, so then you can
I know,
fucking
but I
focus
knew
on the love.
that the boobs
You
were
jerk off
coming.
the Titanic so you can focus on the
I
love.
know, but the whole time I'm just like, when does it happen? When does it happen? When does it happen? Then it happens. Then I'm just like, I just kind of want to go back and watch that again. I think that was the first,
Jesus.
that was the first time I saw boobs. It's just like hard to focus, man. Like you with the PSATs.
It was hard to. Yeah.
It's hard.
That's when you take care of some business.
I should
so you can
watch
focus
it.
on the
I should
love.
watch it again.
You need to focus on the love.
I should focus on the love. Yeah, I should watch it again. I also knew what happens at the end.
Everyone did.
Yeah.
We need a good love meme. We need a good love.
Yeah,
TikToks.
love is yeah.
We need. I need love TikToks, and I don't need it with a
Also,
hook.
it's not real life. Like the TikToks and everything isn't. You don't have to go to this one place all the time. People will say like a place is not good because they saw a TikTok about it. Somebody could have just went there and wanted to be controversial.
Yeah.
Like, oh, these are the approved places in New York. These are the non-approved places. Like, all right, people are starting to get like way too much of like TikTok is the law.
You know what's insane?
Or memes are the law. And
Think
it's
about-
like, all right, fucking what?
Think about someone that had a business for 60 years in New York,
Yeah.
and then a 20-year-old from Wisconsin comes
I
to
know.
New York and says that they didn't like they did not like
I
the
know.
pork rib, right?
A
They didn't
20-year-old
like the-
whose dad is responsible probably for like getting rid of 7,000 jobs in their hometown. They
Yeah.
live in a mansion.
They come to New York.
Like,
you run a business for
union
60
busted,
years.
yeah.
They come in and they
This
said
20-year-old
that your
comes,
penne,
yeah.
your penne is too fucking chewy.
Yeah.
They don't like al dente. They like a mushy.
Yeah.
Your business is ruined.
No, not
By a
necessarily.
20-year-old.
But these people have the audacity. And then all the other people that are moving here, they're like, oh, that person's popular and cool on TikTok. Don't listen to a lot of this shit. Or take it for what it is.
All my TikToks are bullshit.
Yeah, 100%.
Everything I say is baloney.
Yeah, don't live by what we say is the law.
Live by no law.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Live
You gotta
by no law.
just say how you feel. It's wild. People are getting a little too wild.
People are. And I think that people are starting. I think this meme started as a joke a few years ago.
Yes.
And now is reality.
Yeah.
I think that. What was the weather meme that you said before?
What?
About the many seasons of New York?
Oh, yeah. That's a. You'll see that because we were talking about these memes, and it's like, all right, how many times are they going to be funny?
I think that started as a joke, and that meme became a reality now. People go, oh, of course, this meme is always right. We're at
Yeah.
this part of the city, right?
Yeah,
It's going
yeah.
to be this soon, right? They literally think these memes are science.
Yeah.
They're
yeah.
not.
No, they're not science.
They're not.
No.
We have to remember who creates meme pages.
Yeah. And it's just one thing. It'll blow up, and then we just recreate it. I mean, if you want to date a lot of people in the fall, go. That's a fine thing to do.
Go to the pumpkin patch 15 times.
Yeah.
I would love for you to be not a regular at the bar, but a regular at Farms
Yes.
Orchard, upstate New York.
But
Right?
this is when it gets funny is if you actually do it and you document it.
Oh my
Because
God.
it's insane.
I would love for someone to go on to be going on multiple autumn dates.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
be like, oh, I'm scouting my roster, right?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
figuring out who's gonna make it, right?
Yeah.
One person gets Thanksgiving the day before Thanksgiving. One person gets the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
This would be incredible. Can someone actually live these memes and teach the world how bad they are?
That's what living the memes would be funny, but it's not ideal.
Live the memes and show the ridiculousness.
Yeah, exactly.
Live the
And
memes
they're
and show
insane.
the ridiculousness.
Yeah.
Because some people live the memes and don't have no perspective.
Yeah. Or they're like thinking that they have to be like there's some social pressure to be living up to these memes, which is insane. But
Wild. Well, I'm scouting.
think about what you want and work backwards.
I'm always in scouting season.
Yeah.
Unless you're not.
Unless you're not.
I think
I'm
you're
probably
either-
not.
I think either you're looking or not looking.
I would say I'm not looking for that right now, obviously.
And if you find someone that you love or really, really think, wow, I have a special connection with this person, please, by the laws of God, do not follow a meme and put this man's or woman's seconds.
Yeah.
Because a meme told you can't lock them down. Till
No, be
December
honest
1st.
about how you feel.
Yes.
And hopefully they're honest back.
Jack and Rose should have never been together because they were from different classes.
Okay.
If they could find love, even though they were from different parts of the world, you could find love just because a meme says you can't.
You think they
lock
would have
someone
lasted
down
off
till
the
December
boat?
1st. No.
Yeah, so what are we talking?
I mean, we never know.
Yeah.
She would have had to be poor.
Yeah. Not the other way around.
No, there's
Which
no way.
looks way better on paper when you're on a luxurious boat.
Yeah. She would have had to be poor.
Yeah.
Beautiful. I love it. I love this. You know what? It's nice to reflect.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
nice.
this also goes for like the toxic boy memes.
Oh, totally.
Like I'll see some of those and I'm like, this is horrible advice.
Horrible.
Some of the toxic boy memes are, I would say, funnier and more insane than the like these dating memes of like, only don't show her any attention, only stack your paper, only worry about this. It's like, don't show her any attention, bro. What are you talking about? She only wants you for a paper. Like, don't ever spend money on her. Man, sometimes you might have to spend money on her if you want to go
Totally
like, move things along. You might not have the best personality. Like, what do you like? You got to be real with the situation. I see the toxic memes. I'm like, you will never have a girlfriend if you follow these memes for the rest of your life.
Oh, 1,000%. You know what? They follow those memes until they don't. Until they realize they can't.
Yeah.
Imagine I found a dream girl. I was like, nah, I gotta get that paper. You only want me for that podcast, improv money.
Yeah.
Baby, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Right, stiff arm. Right, what are we talking here?
Yeah.
No.
Or they like will say that you should always assume that the girl you're seeing is fucking like 10 other dudes. Like, so, and you're just like, nah, you gotta. This is not a healthy way to live.
No, because then you're just angry and furious all the time.
Like, you're replaceable. Know that. She knows that.
Yeah. Oh my God.
You're only as good as this. And you're like, all right, you can't live by that because you will never have happiness or a relationship that is successful.
And this goes into grown men. Grown men follow these toxic
I know,
boy
it's
memes
wild.
because they'll be like, never get married. She'll just leave you and find a better man, and then you'll be alone and you'll be paying for her family.
Yeah.
It's like, what is happening?
Or it'll be like it's popular with the Future because I guess Future's like a toxic boy king.
Okay.
And what these memes fail to explain is Future. This works for Future because Future has tens of millions of dollars.
Yes, who's a famous rapper.
And he's famous.
Yes.
He's very like wanted.
Travels
like,
the world.
He could be more toxic. He
doesn't
also
work at the hardware store. Okay.
He could take you to Capri for a week.
Yeah.
Like he could be toxic and then take you to Capri for a week, and then that's the trade-off. Like you're not Future.
You don't have much to offer besides a discount at Macy's.
You cannot be
know
following.
What I mean?
Yeah,
or even
exactly.
like what? You could pick her up from the airport. It's great.
Yeah.
Like
Future doesn't have. Yeah, Future could be toxic because he has a lot of money.
And it still probably sucks for him.
Yeah.
It still probably
he's
sucks
not getting
for
a
Future.
meaningful connection. Maybe he is. Maybe that's not what he wants. And maybe those situations, I'm sure they're all hopefully consensual. Like, all right, these are agreements that we have. But it's just wild when people take these advice from like a celebrity, or not even Future's not giving this advice. It's just like he's the face of a culture, I would say.
I guess it's good to remember
but it's
things
mad
on
funny.
what's up?
It's just funny when people do that.
That on the internet, everything's just meant to be fucking shocking and make you laugh.
Yeah.
If you approach the internet as everything's supposed to make you laugh, life is beautiful.
Yes.
Use the internet for what it is.
Yeah, do not. You can't be taking
For jerking
earnest
off
advice.
and giggling.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Even WebMD, right?
Yeah.
Just giggle.
I mean, there's some things you can find on the internet that are meaning, like text, obviously.
But if you look
if it's
at
on
it,
social media.
Yeah, if you're looking at these memes, they're all supposed to be funny. They're not actual life
No,
advice.
memes, yes, 100%.
That's beautiful. But follow us on Instagram.
Yeah.
Follow us on TikTok. And know that's
For
all
lighthearted,
bullshit.
yes.
No, I'm just talking out my ass all the time, right? So there's no point to take anything serious. It's so funny when people do take stuff serious, I say.
I know.
It's wild.
It's insane.
It's actually...
It's loud about nothing. It's a comedy podcast. It's not to be taken seriously.
I love when people take it seriously. I'm at the point where it's just beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Be like, what is wrong with this man? He
Yeah.
doesn't understand anything. This man's an idiot. He's not from New York. He doesn't understand anything. There's plenty of things that we could do to solve this.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up,
Yeah.
okay? This
Yeah.
is beautiful. But follow us on all that. Please write a 5-star review. We got a lot of new listeners. So if you're a new listener out there, please go to iTunes, write a 5-star review, or go to Spotify, give us a 5-star review there. Subscribe where all the places you should be subscribing. Anything else, Robbie?
And call in 929-900-6393 if you have example of somebody living a meme. Like,
That's good.
living the meme. Let's hear the examples of people that are doing this, or
Let's
that you've
hear-
seen out there, and you're just like, or they're doing something they saw on the internet, and you're like, well, this doesn't translate in real life. It's supposed to be fun.
Beautiful.
Call in 929-900-6393. Also call in about whatever.
I love that. All right, Robbie, hit the fucking music.